Good morning, students. Sonar says Maths Class 8, Chapter 14, Exercise 14.2, Question number 5. Factorize the following expressions. There are 3 sub questions of the similar type. This is a simplest form of middle term separation method. Now, what is the middle term separation method? In this method, we separate the middle term. Suppose here in question p square plus 6p plus 8. So this is a quadratic equation. Here the degree is 2. Here the degree is 1. So this term is called middle term. Here in this second question, q square minus 10q plus 21. So this 10q with negative sign is called middle term. Here again the equation in the form of p square plus 6p minus 16. So 6p is a middle term. Now what exactly we have to carry out with this middle term? So we have to consider the constant term. Here in the first question, constant term is 8. In second question, 21. And this third sub question, minus 16. Now what is the middle term separation method? In this method, we have to find the two factors of this number such that the addition of these two numbers must be the middle term, while product of the same numbers must be the constant number. For example, let's solve this first sub question. Constant number is 8 and the middle term is 6 plus 6. Now for this we must know the rules of addition, subtraction or laws of multiplication. Here we want product 8, so 4 2s are 8. Here 4 and 2 both have the positive sign. At the same time, if we add these two terms with their sign, so 4 plus 2 is become 6. So in this way we have to find the factors 8. Now you can say why we cannot take 7 into 1, 7, 8 into 1, 8 ones are 8. But we can see that their addition will not be equal to 6. Their addition will be 9 and their subtraction will be 7. But we want the middle term as plus 6. This is a very important term. Why we are not able, why we cannot take the factors rather than 4 and 2. We can choose only plus 4 and plus 2. We cannot choose minus 4 plus 2 or plus 4 minus 2 because their product will become minus, and here we want the product as plus. So we going to write down this in the splitting form. 6p. Now these are the factors that we have to consider. So it becomes 4p plus 2p, which is equal to 6p plus 8. Now again, as per the first question, we have to take the common terms. Here we can take p as a common, so it becomes p plus 4. Here 2 is a common, so 2p plus 4. Again this bracket is common, so p plus 4 and p plus 2 are the factors. One more shortcut is there. Whatever the factors we got here 4 and 2, they will appear with the sign plus 4 plus 2, a sign with the variable. Directly we can find, but it is possible only when the coefficient of p square, that is square term, is 1. In this case, we'll get this factor as it is with sign. Let's discuss second question. Again, there are many terms whose product is 21. Suppose 7 3s are 21. But we want the product as a plus. So it is okay. 7 plus 3, 7 into 3, 21. Product is plus. But we want addition minus 10. So if we consider it as a plus 7 and plus 3, it becomes plus 10. But we want here addition as minus 10 and product as plus 21. So one more rule of multiplication, minus 7 into minus 3. Minus into minus becomes plus, and this minus 7 minus 3 rules for the addition, same sign with addition. So minus 7 minus 3 becomes minus 10. We cannot change any of the sign. If we change any of the sign, this condition will not satisfy. Again, we'll write it down directly. As in the previous question we learned, we can take direct q minus 7 as a first factor and q minus 3 as a second factor. We can split up it like this way. Q square minus 7q minus 3q plus 21. Again, as per the common taking rule, we are taking common q. So here q minus 7. Here, as this one is a minus sign, here the sign is different. So we can take minus and this 3 common. So q minus 7. We have to remember always that whatever the bracket with sign will appear here, according to that only we have to take the sign outside. Now if we take this q minus 7 outside, then in the bracket q minus 3 are the factors. Let's discuss the last question, sub question of the product form. Again, addition minus 6 and product we want minus 16. Now there are many terms. Suppose 8 2s are 16, 4 4s are 16. If we take 4 4, 4 4s are 16. But 4 plus 4, the addition will become 8. We want 6. That's why we cannot take the other factors. The two particular factors only we can choose here. So 8 and 2. But we want the addition plus 6 and the product is minus. As per the laws, the product laws, plus into minus is minus. If I consider this as a plus and this one as a minus, so their product becomes minus. 8 to the 16. Here we want the addition as a plus 6. So plus 8 minus 2 become plus 6. If I interchange the sign, minus 8 into plus 2, then it will satisfy the product condition, minus 16. But it will not satisfy the addition condition because minus 8 plus 2 becomes minus 6 and we are looking for plus 6. So both the condition must be satisfied with the factors that we are going to consider. So in this way we found factors plus 8 minus 2. So we can split up in the middle term, that is minus plus 8 p minus 2p minus 16. Now again we can take the common p plus 8. Here the plus sign, here is the minus sign, we have to take that out. So 2 again common, p8. Now the whole bracket we can take out, p plus 8, and in another bracket the remaining term p minus 2. As per our discussion, we can directly take these terms as plus 2, so p plus 8 and p minus 2, but only when there is a coefficient of square term is 1. So in this way we can find the factors of the equation, quadratic equation, by middle term separation method.